it's very securing and very comfortable to stay within the parameters of what is treated as legitimate knowledge and to argue for it and defend it in a world where all these boundaries are changing and you need to develop new articulation, new mechanisms, new thoughts, and they intimidate you. So you stay within that and you critique the world through that paradigm. And in return, you get treated as a dysfunctional academic because you are of no use to people like us. Because all you do is criticize what we do instead of reflecting, contributing, producing new theories or new articulation. I'm doing this work. I know that I didn't start it with a grand plan. Whatever we've done emerged out of dialogue, conversations, circumstances, opportunities. And when we invite researchers and academics, we're saying, do you see patterns? Do you see areas for reflection? Do you see things we should consolidate? And I think that's the difference between what I would call an activist academic, saying give yourself an opportunity to be part of the process so that you experience it, you give it your knowledge and your insights and your rigor, and critique it. The issue is we're not saying you have to come and glorify everything you do, critique it. But at the end of it, let it serve the public purpose. Your public purpose is to create engagement, to create logic out of the choices that people make. We have young architects, or we have even professors who come and they look at the higgledy-piggledy houses and they say, there's no order. And there's no, and everybody should give up their houses to have roads so that you can have light. I agree, but if your entire house is half the size of this room, are you going to give up any of your footprint? You're not. And I think the ability to encompass this diversity and celebrate it is what urban is about. You don't sit and say everybody has to be in militarized straight lines and march. The urban identity is also freedom. And I think yesterday when we were talking about culture, we don't look at urban culture very very generously. And there's always this dismissiveness about poor people from rural areas coming into cities. In Bombay, they have this thing, they've all come to be Bollywood actors. They've all come to feed their stomachs. And they have a right to do that. And your city better learn to accommodate them. Because there's nothing more frightening than a city that loses its people.